Hi guys, Jerry here. Welcome back to Simi and Jerry. In case you're new here, welcome to the family, and for our subscribers, thank you so much for your support. So today guys, we'll be making homemade bread, and it's very easy and you don't have to go through the hassle of buying bread every now and then. I'll be showing you the process and taking you through the steps that you need so that your bread can come out perfectly. So let's do this guys. Okay guys, for this recipe we are going to need 3.5 cups of wheat flour. This is going to make perfect bread guys, so you don't need to have the hassle of buying bread from the shop every morning. You can do this. After adding our wheat flour to our bowl, we are going to add a pinch of salt, just a little bit, not too much. And then you mix, and onto that we are going to add 2.5 tablespoons of baker's yeast. Make sure it's dry yeast guys, it's instant dry yeast. If you add any other yeast, I'm not sure about the outcome. So this is what I use and I get perfect results. So if you need to get results like I do, you can use this yeast. Mix that up guys, and then onto that we are going to add 4 tablespoons of sugar. I add 4 because I want my bread to be sweeter, but you can add 3. 3 is also okay. Then you mix the dry ingredients first, and then onto this mixture we are going to add 600 ml of cold water. Guys, I want to insist on this. Do not add warm or hot water because that is going to affect the yeast. The water needs to be cold. Okay, right now that is out of the way, onto that you're going to add essence. I added vanilla essence. It's about half of the half teaspoon. You can add more or less, but make sure you don't add too much, because if you add too much to the dough, then it's going to have a strong smell and you can taste it. It's not going to be very sweet. So at this particular moment I'm mixing everything up, and this is where the work is guys. You have to make sure that you knead the dough, otherwise it's not going to prove. So after I'm done mixing, I lay it down on my countertop, and then you start kneading. This is where the work is guys. You have to knead and knead and knead for a while. I do this for about 10 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes. The more you knead the better, and the softer your bread is going to be. After kneading, and then I'm going to let it sit for an hour. So as you can see guys, I'm kneading. It does take time, but hey, it's worth it. After my first kneading, guys, then I'm placing the dough on my bowl that I had used to mix, and then I let it sit for an hour. I let it proof for an hour, and then I'll come back and knead the second time. As you can see, I'm covering. Make sure you use something that is warm. You can use a clean film and then a piece of cloth on top of that, but I just used a piece of cloth. As you can see, guys, the dough is already full. It has proofed very well. So what I'm going to do is knead for the second time. You remove it from the bowl and then we knead for the second time. And then after kneading it, that's when we are going to add it on the containers that we are going to bake with. Take your time. You don't have to rush. At this particular moment, guys, you're going to add, I forgot to mention to you guys that I do add Prestige. So what I'm going to do is add 2 tablespoons of margarine or butter. It's optional. I do feel like it makes the bread softer. So after adding that, you knead for the second time. Don't get tired of kneading, guys. Keep doing it. So after we are done, guys, now all I'm doing here is dividing the dough, because we need to split it to make the 600 grams of loaves of bread. And then I will, at this particular moment, guys, you can add your toppings. You can add nuts or peanuts, walnuts, but I had raisins in my house, so that's what I'm going to add on my 2 pieces of bread. And you can also bake without those things, guys. It's still going to be fine. Still turns out to be perfect. Okay, then at this moment I'm oiling the pans like I had told you guys, because we do not want the bread to stick on our baking pans, so that's why we are oiling them. You know the process, guys. You've baked so many things already on this channel, so you know the routine, how we do it. So now all I'm doing is adding the raisins, and then we cover them properly. Then we place it in the baking sheet. This is the baking sheet, the baking container. Okay, this is a trick, guys. Sometimes the bread does not spread evenly. So what you're going to do, I'm going to give it a few minutes and then I'm going to spread it again using my hands. So that helps with the bread being even. It does not have bumps. After spreading, we are going to cover it for the second time. Then we will give it an hour again.
So guys, my bread has been proofing for more than an hour and my oven is already preheated, but I want to set everything to the timer that it's supposed to be so that my bread can bake evenly. So let's do that. So I will, the timer is 60 minutes, 480, and top and bottom, guys. Okay, I'll put my bread in the oven and I'll see you in an hour.
Okay, guys, look at that. 1 hour later. Hey guys, 1 hour later, the breads are perfect. The 2 loaves look perfect, guys. Do you see that? They turned out to be perfect. So all I'm doing is taking them out, guys. You can do this at home. If I'm able to do it, you can also do it. It's so simple. And the bread is sweet. Hi guys, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to our channel. This is the result, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Until next time, bye bye.